Hey everyone, I'm Jana with Easter Seals of Greater Houston, broadcasting live to answer some of your questions. If you were on at 12, that first stream kind of failed on me. Sorry about that, everyone. Thanks for tuning in again. Today we're going to talk a little bit about a couple of apps and services that help us with printing our photos. This time of the year, we are just taking pictures left and right, and what happens to these pictures after we take them? Printing isn't practiced as much as it used to be when we had film cameras, so we're going to talk a little bit about how to get that task done. I've got on the screen here a couple of logos. I've got Walgreens and Google Photos. These both work on all platforms, whether you're on your mobile device that's Apple, your mobile device that's Android, or if you're using your computer. You can access all of these options. So I'm first going to talk a little bit about the Walgreens app. You can allow access to your photos so that you have some of their printing options. It's great to first check if there's a Walgreens near you, and if there's not, no worries. They can also send prints by mail to you. Now, you can choose a couple of different options. It doesn't just have to be prints. Let's take a quick look at the screen over here. We should be able to bring that up here. Okay. As you see on my screen, I've got a couple of photos here. You can tell I just had a baby. That's pretty much all I have on here. So I'll check mark a couple of pictures that maybe I want printed. And at the bottom right, I've got the next option. There's 4 photos selected. And now here it gives me options of what size print, what the estimated total will be. Always check to see if there's an option for coupons as well. That's just an easy Google search. And then I can add these photos to the cart. At the bottom, I've got an option to keep shopping. I'm going to press that so we can now take a look at some of the other options. Again, it doesn't just have to be a single photo print. You can see I've got an option for photo cards, canvas and decor, collage prints, photo books, photo cubes, calendars. These also are a great way to make gifts, either for yourself, for your home, or for someone that you care about. So for example, if I'd like to get a nice piece printed to put on the wall, you can see here that there's options of canvas prints, and these apps are free to use. Where you'll pay is when you decide what product you'd like to get exactly. You can see here they have an option of tile picks, and then once you decide what you want to go forward with, you can just choose that there. Like if I'm interested in this wood hanger board, I'll choose get started, and now I've got an option at the bottom of where would I like to get these photos from. My options are from my device, from Google Photos, Facebook, Walgreens, and Dropbox. And what I'm going to do now is we're going to switch over to Google Photos. They work very similar. Now, again, I can choose to get these pictures printed at a local area. Google and Walgreens and CVS, they all work together when it comes to getting your photos printed. But if getting out of the house is a bigger task than it's worth, you can again get these shipped to your home. These can be blankets, mugs, tiles to put on your wall, calendars, all sorts of gifts. Now, one of the other things that's pretty neat about Google Photos, I'm going to bring up the web version now. So I've got Google Photos showing on screen now, mostly. Let's see, my screen's actually a little bit too large. Bear with me while I resize that. Now we should be able to see most of the screen there. Oops. There we go. Looks a lot better. Okay. So I've got a couple of photos on here, and you can see across the top it says free shipping on photo books through January 9. So if you're watching this now, this is a great time to consider making a photo book because they've got a great price on that. Now, one of the other things that's neat about the print store with Google Photos is you can choose to make things like books and prints and premium prints. If you need to get cards sent out, this is a great way to do it. But they do also offer a subscription service where Google will just take some of your photos every month and get them printed out and sent to you. So that way you don't even have to go through taking the time to organize pictures a certain way. It'll just go through the photos that you've uploaded, and throughout the month send you prints of your photos, which is kind of a nice little gift to yourself, a nice little surprise to get every month through the mail. There's a couple of other subscription services that will do that, so you get your kind of your gift of your own photos sent to yourself through other apps. If you're using any of them, please let us know so we can keep the conversation going. If there's some that you've loved, some that didn't work out for you, please leave a comment so that we can look into that and hopefully answer any questions that you have. Thank you everyone for joining. Again, sorry about that hiccup in the beginning. Thanks for tuning back in. We'll see you next year. Everyone, I hope you have such a safe and happy holiday with the new year, just a day away. Next year is going to be even greater than this year. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.